Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, our listeners this morning. This wonderful Tuesday day, 21st January 2025. I want to welcome you. We are hosting today live from the Meru National Poly, MNP TV, and we are very happy as a National ODeL in TVET Secretariat team to bring you a discussion on National ODeL and ODeL activities in Kenya. I want to thank you so much. Sit back, relax, and follow us on this discussion. It's going to be wonderful. I have a great panel, and we expect a very exciting discussion this morning. I want to welcome you. I am Abdi Tiony, the principal for Kaiboi National Poly, right all the way from Nandi County, and we are happy to be hosted here today by Kigiga Mutembei, the chief principal for this institution, this great institution, the Meru National Polytechnic. We also acknowledge the great support that we received from Dr. Edwin Tarno, the CEO for Kenya School of TVET, who has ensured that this has happened. So welcome, viewers. Expect a great discussion, great learning from a great team from the National ODeL in TVET. And to begin us off, I have with me Mr. Orina and Madam Eunice, who are going to introduce themselves. Welcome, Madam.
Thank you. Hello, viewers. My name is Eunice Kerich, principal for Geria TTI. Geria TTI is located in Uasin Gishu County. I hope we'll enjoy this experience today.
Wonderful. And you, Joseph?
Thank you, Abdi. My name is Joseph Orina from the Kenya School of TVET. I head the National ODeL, and I wish to say hi to the viewers today and welcome them to the show.
Oh, great. Thank you very much. I know you are following us from our social media handles, from our live TV, and we encourage you to share, to like, and to make sure this is very interactive. I'm sure you are going to enjoy. So to our first panelist, Mr. Joseph Orina, I know ODeL has been a long way coming. It started in the Kenya School of TVET, long time, maybe probably 2014. Tell us, how has that been, that journey?
Yes, Abdi, it is true that ODeL in TVET started in 2014. And I can give you a story of a gentleman known as Okinda. You know him, I believe. And this is the gentleman who gave TVET ODeL live. And now we can have so many things we can talk about ODeL in TVET, courtesy of him. He is currently a senior skills advisor at the Commonwealth of Learning and is very supportive to the activities that we undertake as the National ODeL team. So in 2014, TVET had started seeing the light, and we had started attracting more people joining the TVET institutions. And because of this, access had to be improved. And how do we do that? Somebody had to come up with a solution. And that's when the Kenya School of TVET, by then, Kenya Technical Trainers College, had this idea of coming up with ODeL in TVET. ODeL, for those who don't know, is open, distance, and e-learning.
I was going to ask that. I was actually wondering, what is this
What
ODeL?
is this ODeL?
Somebody was asking.
Yes.
Yes, I saw a comment on the screen.
Yeah,
Yes.
so now it is open, distance, and e-learning.
Yes.
And it is a concept of employing technology so that more people can be able to access learning or skills development. And as you can see, it's a good idea. It's a great idea that started 2014. We are now going to celebrate 10 years of ODeL in TVET this year, 2025. And we have put so many things in line, like the use of AI in teaching and learning and skills development, the use of virtual reality, the use of augmented reality, and we are going to sensitize the people on that. But to talk about where we have come from, is that in 2014, most TVET institutions did not even have a website. Basic things, like a website. And for you to be able to access anything, we start from websites. And we have seen development of websites, and now that we can, as we are seated here, we can comfortably say that all the 237 TVET institutions have websites.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Then besides to that, we have done several trainings so that we can have people access facilities, some of which are free online, to be able to deliver content to the nation. And those includes things like video conferencing. And you remember during the COVID time, it was pivotal for people to know how to use, for example, Microsoft Teams and Zoom, so that they are able to deliver content online. And the journey has gone. And in 2014, you'd not talk about open learning resources, OERs.
Mm-hmm.
But now we have a national OER.
Mm-hmm.
We have a national LMS and so many other things. So 10 years down the line, it has been a journey. And what we can say, it has been a journey of successes, and we can be able to talk about ODeL.
Great.
TVET.
Great, Orina. That is a great introduction. I want to bring in Madam Eunice. And in a nutshell, how would you say ODeL redefines access to TVET? We are talking about TVET, technical vocational. And somebody may wonder, how do we do TVET in an ODeL way or online? What can you say about redefining learning through ODeL in TVET?
Okay. Thank you, Abdi, for the question. ODeL redefines the way we look at not just technical education, but education generally. When you talk about ODeL, the first word in ODeL is open. Open means ODeL redefines TVET in terms of broadening access. More people can access education through open and distance formats. That means you can be at a far place and still be able to access. Let me use an example of the Kenya School of TVET. Teachers are now able to learn at Kenya School of TVET while still teaching at the institutions, so that they access this education wherever they are. So ODeL gives flexibility to learners to be able to learn from wherever they are. Then ODeL also redefines access to TVET through reach. When you're using open and distance education and learning formats, you're able to reach a wider range of people who may not otherwise have had the opportunity to be there physically at a given institution. Additionally, in terms of access, also ODeL can reduce significantly the costs associated with physical learning and physical infrastructure, where you would require many classrooms to be able to run educational programs, or where a learner would require to rent a room, find a place to live, and all the costs associated with physical or face-to-face learning. ODeL can reduce that. So that means if we adopt ODeL formats, we have the opportunity to reach a wider range of people in TVET compared to the use of face-to-face learning.
Great. So can you say ODeL is the future in a nutshell?
ODeL is not the future, Abdi.
It is what?
It is the present.
It is the present.
Yes.
Oh.
It is where we need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because with ODeL, at TVET, we have targets to have more students enroll in technical education. So we need to adopt ODeL like yesterday.
Great.
So that we get more numbers,
Great.
We reach more people.
So if you are there, my dear viewer, ODeL is the present. It's not the future.
It's
high
not the
time
future.
It's high time we all embrace this, and we go to learn what ODeL is. And probably as we sign off our first guests, I know Ngeria. Ngeria is where the president last visited. Was it last week?
Yeah.
Tell us more about Ngeria.
Ngeria. Ngeria TTI is among the last borns in TVET.
Oh.
We started learning in 2023, September, officially commissioned last week, as you say, by the President of
His Excellency the President
of the Republic of Kenya. We are located in Kapsaret sub-county, close to Moi University. If you come through Moi University, at the back there, that's where we are located. We invite people to apply for courses at Ngeria TTI. It's a vibrant institution that has begun. Karibuni Geria TTI.
Thank you very much. How about Kenya School of TVET?
Why didn't you call it Moi Technical Training Institute?
We didn't call it Moi Technical Training Institute because the universities you have seen these days are creating directorates of TVET. In fact, I think Moi has a directorate of TVET that they opened after we opened.
Well said. I think that's understood.
Yes.
A little about Kenya School of TVET?
Yeah, the Kenya School of TVET, my colleague is coming to talk more about the Kenya School of TVET, and I believe he has more knowledge about the Kenya School of TVET.
That is going to be our first session, ladies and gentlemen. I believe you're enjoying. Welcome again. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial. We are going to take a very short break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back in a short while.
Thank you.
Whether it's your friend, your child, or even you, aspire to be equipped with dependable skills for commerce and industry, this is the institution for you. We are proud to be Kenya's leading institution, offering a wide range of courses in different departments to shape your future. Explore our programs in building and civil engineering, tourism and accommodation, mechanical and automotive engineering, electrical and electronic engineering, computing and informatics, applied sciences, agriculture and environmental studies, business studies, and entrepreneurship. Register today through our website at www.apply.mnp.ac.ke and take the first step towards your future. We are conveniently located along Meru Nanyuki Highway, less than 5 kilometers from Makutano Center. Call us at 0719 347-059. The Meru National Polytechnic, technology for innovation and development.
My name is Mutembe Kigige. I am the principal.
Welcome back, our viewers. I believe you enjoyed your short break. I'm here with another set of two panelists, wonderful people, a lady and a gentleman. This time, I told you, this time we have a great panel from across the nation. They are going to tell us who they are. And we begin with the lady.
Thank you, Mr. Tioni. My name is Anne Mutsami, the Deputy Principal at Sikalakala National Polytechnic, which is located in Kakamega County in the western region of Kenya. Welcome, viewers.
And the gentleman?
Thank you very much, Mr. Abdi. My name is Robert Keter from Kenya School of TVET at the ODeL National Secretariat, and apart from that, in charge of systems. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We welcome our panelists. They are also well versed in matters ODeL, and we are going to take this conversation forward. And want to begin with the lady, Madam Anne from Sigalagala in Kakamega, right?
Yes.
Yes. There has been several capacity building activities done by the National ODeL in TVET Secretariat. What are some of these initiatives that have been done so far?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Tioni. As he has said, it's actually true. This team has actually done a lot of capacity building, and it became very inevitable when the issue of COVID-19 set in. We had really to shift right from the face-to-face training to online training. So it became very necessary that this team decided to have a number of capacity building. And the first one was actually change management. Change management was actually not only for the trainers, it was also for the managers, that is the principals, because it became necessary that we have to sensitize people to be able to understand and accept the fact that we are supposed now to move away from the conventional face-to-face training to online. So in this change management, I think people now came to understand that really training can continue even without having face-to-face training. Apart from that, now we started training the trainers slowly by introducing them to video conferencing tools that how can they engage students even when they are away, not in the institutions. Then at the same time, we also engaged them in how to navigate LMS. And when we were talking to the managers, that is the principals, about change management, we also tried to tell them that it is important that they also come up with their learning management systems in their institutions. So that's why now again we had to prepare the trainers that how do you navigate this kind of learning management system. Then after that, we had to train the trainers on how to develop content. That now, if you have a learning management system, how are you going to develop content that is the e-content? So all the trainers across the country were taken through this kind of training. Then followed by, now after you have developed the content, how do you now develop the course design? So we took them through the development of the course design. It's not just a matter of, uploading anything on the LMS, but we had to give them the right procedure. Then the session plans. The trainers, how do they actually prepare a session plan, an e-session plan for blended learning? Then after that now, we also took them through how do you deliver the content. So there was the training of, how do you actively involve students or trainees on an online training. So it came now again necessary that we have to take them through various approaches of how to actually deliver an online class. For example, we took them through the blended learning in the classroom. We took them through flexible and blended learning and so forth. So it was very necessary to prepare them in that way. Then it came now to how do you assess? Again, we had to take the trainers through how do you do an e-assessment? And then lastly, we had to tell them on how to develop e-portfolios. So those are several trainings that we have taken through our trainers.
Thank you. I think it seems to me, Madam Ann, you've cut across the entire array about preparing the trainer on issues of open distance e-learning. And that's quite commendable. Wonderful work there from the National ODeL and TVET team. How much would you say this has been appreciated by the trainer?
Thank you, Mr. Tioni. And by the way, I had not even finished.
Oh, really?
This team, they appreciated the implementation of special needs in training.
Special needs?
Yes.
S&E?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So as a result, the team again took the trainers through how to handle students or trainees with special needs. So we took them through the training, how do you assess?
That's for colleges, our colleges in TVET,
yes.
The special needs colleges. And we have quite a number, by the way, across the country.
True. And in fact, even our own colleges have actually integrated special needs in training.
Yes,
so
true.
we have them.
So we are taking care of the people living with various disabilities.
True.
Yeah.
I know in this case now we had to tell them how do you assess the needs of a special needs student. Mm-hmm. Then after that, we also took them through the assistive technologies. Which kind of assistive technologies do you need to actually ensure that this trainee also can be able to learn online without being disadvantaged?
Okay, perhaps hold it there. Let me bring in our second panelist, Bwana Keter. Yeah, as you've heard, Madam is talking about content. Trainers have been assisted to train and to develop content. And from where I sit, I believe content is everything. What is the status currently of digitizing and transforming learning? I believe this is all about transforming learning in TVET. What is the status currently?
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Abdi. As my colleague has explained here, that this is a journey that we have gone through from actually as immediately after COVID, that is in 2019, and it's a digital roadmap journey that we have been going through. And as of now, you find that there's a lot of strides that we have made. Initially, people used to think that learning can only be done by chalk and board and some books. But you find that COVID taught us a lot of things about digitalization. And when we talk of digitalization, allow me, Mr. Abdi, first of all, to demystify the concept of digitalization, digitization, and having a digital environment in learning.
Very quickly, sir.
Yes. You find that when you talk of digitization, this is where just the normal content that is analog, that is mostly in books, is converted into digital media. And then from there, it is now converted using some systems. For example, we need a learning management system. Apart from the learning management systems, we need a platform to ensure that we simulate a normal classroom that we are used to, but now in a digital environment, so that as the word ODeL, we can be able to teach people from far using the distance learning. So you find that as of now, recent statistics that was done indicated that of the over 237 TVET institutions, more than 60% have actually embraced digital learning, and they are having a learning management systems. It was also analyzed that more than 50% of the learners are able to learn online comfortably, including what my sister has said, learners with special needs.
That is quite something. You called it the digital roadmap, you said?
Yes, actually the digital transformation roadmap. And I credit this to the government.
Wonderful.
You find that the government has been behind this. They have actually supported through collaboration with several partners. And right now, the latest is that at Kenya School of TVET, the government has set up a data center to be able to provide the infrastructure, so that for those institutions who may have challenges getting the infrastructure, the government has given a solution by providing the infrastructure at Kenya School of TVET, and those institutions will be able to access there the resources that they need for digital learning. So I think we're on the right track, Mr. Abdi.
Wonderful. Do you think as a country this is going to lead us somewhere?
As a country, you find that we are actually going places.
Wonderful.
We are moving to the digital age, which actually will be able to provide our learners not only for the learning environment, but for the work environment.
Thank you. But perhaps you can tell us something small about Segalagala. Where is it? What do you do? And in a short, as we wind this up.
Thank you. Segalagala National Polytechnic is in Kakamega County in the western region of Kenya. As a team member, we have to lead by example. At Segalagala National Polytechnic, we have a functional LMS, and so far we have had 2 courses, full courses being onboarded, and even one of the courses we have had graduates. That is Certified Professional Human Resource Management and Child Care and Protection. And so also, because we have also Njitume Labs, so we are able to have online assessments. So I welcome each and every person to Segalagala National Polytechnic to bring the youth so that they can be able to be empowered for them to be our future leaders. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I hope you're enjoying this conversation. It's a great one. We've heard from all the way from Wazingishu County area. We've heard from Nairobi. We've heard from Kakamega. We have heard from Meru. And we are still going countrywide. We still have places to go. We at National ODeL believe in nationality. We believe in access. We believe in TVET. We believe in ODeL. Don't go nowhere. Don't touch that dial. We're coming back in a short while. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abdi.
Whether it's your friend, your child, or even you, aspire to be equipped with dependable skills for commerce and industry, this is the institution for you. We are proud to be Kenya's leading institution, offering a wide range of courses in different departments to shape your future. Explore our programs in building and civil engineering, tourism and accommodation, mechanical and automotive engineering, electrical and electronic engineering, computing and informatics, applied sciences, agriculture and environmental studies, business studies, and entrepreneurship. Register today through our website at www.apply.mnp.ac.ke and take the first step towards your future. We are conveniently located along Meru Nanyuki Highway, less than 5 kilometers from Makutano Center. Call us at 0719 347 The Meru National Polytechnic, technology for innovation and development.
My name is Mutembei Kigige. I am the principal of the Meru National Polytechnic. Meru National Polytechnic is situated in Mount Kenya East, where we say that we are the best technical training institution in the region.
Emmanuel Lucas, nimetokea Tanzania katika chuo cha Arusha Technical College, na hapa nilipo nipo Kenya katika chuo cha Meru National Polytechnic kwa masomo zaidi. Nipo katika kozi ya Electrical Installation and Maintenance. Kwa mimi binafsi ningependa kutoa baadhi ya vitu ambavyo nimevipata nikiwa hapa. Vitu hivyo mbali na eneo la chuoni, hata nje pia nimepata experience nyingi. Kwa hapa chuoni nimepata vitu hususan katika masomo ambayo tumekutana nayo, experience tumepata katika matumizi mbalimbali vifaa hususan katika practicals. Mbali na hapo tumepata experience ikiwa ni mpya, sidhani kama ningeweza kuipata sehemu nyingine, lakini tumeweza kuipata mahali hapa. Kwa upande wa nje nimepata experience kukutana na watu mbalimbali wakiwa na customs, traditions tofauti, over which are quite different from us. So nimejifunza vitu, nimejifunza namna kuishi na watu ambao ni wageni kwangu, hususan hao wanaokuwa nchi za nje kama tulivyo hapa Kenya.
Everyone, my name is Hanan Mohammed Noor. I'm from Arusha Technical College in Tanzania, currently in Meru National Polytechnic, which is in Kenya, and I'm here as an exchange program student. Thankful to East and World Bank's provision, we are here in Meru doing a lot of studies, learning a lot of new stuffs, and I would like to talk about the hospitality around here in Meru, and it is very nice. I would rate it 10 out of 10 because at first time we reached Namanga, we were welcomed by Madam Milka. She was very nice to us until when we reached to the college. We were welcomed by the HOD of electrical, then the deputy dean of student was waiting for us, the janitors took us to the places where we sleep, and we thank God we were welcomed very nicely, and we thought this is our another home to live. After we reached Meru National Polytechnic, the next day we were with the leaders. They're taking us to towns, they're teaching us, they're showing us different places in Meru. When we have a problem, they're there to help us. And also the food, oh my God, we have 5 meals per day. Morning we have tea, and then 9:30, 12, and then 6, 5, and then supper. This is very nice to us. It helps us build more of energy to study and learn new stuffs. I would like to thank the teachers in Meru National Polytechnic because they taught us a lot of stuff, and they treat us like our parents, and we are their children. They treat us very nicely, and we thank God because we now take Meru National Polytechnic as another home.
Thank you very much for your patience, viewers. Welcome back. We are on to our third segment of this great conversation. We are really enjoying it. A conversation on ODeL, Open Distance E-Learning. It is about TVET. We are coming to you live from MNP TV, Meru National Poly, and we are very proud as TVET sector to say this is our very own, and this is it. Thank you so much. We want to welcome now our third set of panelists, great gentlemen. They're coming to you live from here, and they are joining us from all the way coast, and one is from Nairobi. They are going to tell us who they are, and welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, Abdi. My name is Douglas Mwasia, Deputy Principal, Kinago TVC, which is in Kwale County. It's located in Makinon Township. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And you, sir?
Yeah, thank you, Bwana Abdi. My name is Francis Umbua from Kenya School of TVET. I'm the head of department there, ODeL.
Thank you. Gentlemen, we have been talking about content. The panelists who were here earlier were speaking very passionately about content, about ODeL, open distance learning. And we know that this is TVET, and we are talking about Kenya, and we agreed that, and we said content is everything. And I want to take this conversation a little longer, a little further, and ask you, Bwana Wambua, what more content can our trainers and our students access, perhaps even freely? And probably you can go ahead and tell us, do you have a repository of the same that people can access from?
Thank you very much. Viewers, in collaboration with our partners from all over the world, we have online content which you can access freely online, and you do a particular course, then you are done. So in our learning management system, the National Learning Management System, you can get the following courses. Number one, you are able to get planning for blended delivery in TVET. This is a course that prepares you on how to plan, how to blend, and how to deliver. You can also get a course facilitate online courses. Then flexible skills development for trainers. All these courses are geared towards the trainers so that they have the knowledge on how to use a blended learning approach in order to deliver. Number four, you can get a course in blended learning in classroom, then facilitating using PowerPoint. Remember, all these courses will enable you to use digital tools in order to do delivery and increase access to the learners. Then we have Android, Google Android developer course for those who want to start coming up with their softwares, applications and get some cash out of it. We have also 21st century TVET trainer, which will enable us to use technology to deliver. Then we have TVET manager course, tailored for managers in TVET institutions, the principals, the managers, all that. Then automatically we have to go and see what our learners are doing outside. We do some research. So we have a course tailored to that, which we are calling labor market information for TOTs. This one will enable us to know exactly after our students are out of the school, out of our institutions, what are they doing there? Are they meeting the demand of the market? So these are very good courses for all of us to do. Then we have managing delivery and assessment of blended learning in our TVET institutions. And lastly, we have a spearheaded course called Jitume, Digital Freelancing Course. This one is a course that is enabling our trainers to get knowledge, digital skills in order to work online. Thank you.
That is quite something, Bwana Wambua, and I believe our viewers will be very much interested to know a few things. Can they access this freely as a TVET student? And number two, it seems to me the courses you mentioned are more so geared towards the trainer. Is there a specific course that first time, for example, first year student can enroll from the National Learning Management System? And I'm very proud to know and to tell our viewers that this is an infrastructure that people need to know and utilize. It's a national resource, And Wambua, please go ahead and tell us more about it.
Yeah, thank you very much, Abdi. These courses, you are able to access them freely online. What we do, we have a timetable, a program, so that you know exactly what timing this course will be on offer. So you can access them freely and do it at your self-paced mode, so that at the end of the day you get certification when you complete. Mostly the course is geared to trainer training, to the trainers, so that they have knowledge on how to reach their learners. Mm-hmm. Jitume course, this is a very informative course, and we are working to see that the students outside there in our technical institutions, they can access these courses online so that they are able to work.
Watu wajitume, sio?
Watu wajitume.
Wajitume na wafinye kompyuta wapate nini? Wapate dola.
Yeah. So you heard some time back, you were told just get a laptop, you press a button, then dollar comes. So
yes.
This is the course.
And is it really true?
Yeah, it's working.
It's working.
Seriously working.
Have you made some dollars yourself?
Myself, I was able to get small dollar, but the students are digital savvy, so they are able to get some dollars out of it.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, Douglas, yes. We are not forgetting the fact that this is TVET. This is technical education. Yes. And therefore, when we talk about online learning, matters quality assurance become a problem. They become a concern. How do we ensure from the National ODeL Secretariat that we have quality assurance assured?
Thank you. And let me first start by thanking the Ministry of Education for the wise decision they saw to set up ODeL. For COL, that is Commonwealth of Learning, also they have assisted so much in coming up with materials and guiding us in all these processes. In developing these materials, we need to observe quality. And quality is assured through continuous process. To ensure there is quality, for instance, we have, in coming up with the content that is being created, we must ensure that the quality is maintained. There is control. So you'll find that ODeL has internal quality assurance office in the Secretariat, which ensures that the correct content is developed, is accredited. So you'll find that we have the ODeL Center, and we have the regional, and we have institutional center. So you'll find that in all those centers, the quality has to be ensured through the IQA. We have policies at the national center and at the regional center and at the institutional level, which we usually call them the ODeL policy, which guides on infrastructure, the support, and also things like backup. You'll find that like when there was training, and especially the national ODeL in TVET LMS, you'll find that once the system cannot be able to support, there is need to ensure that the maximum number that you can support is controlled. So you ensure that there is quality. I would also thank TVET because they have come hand in hand, that is the TVET authority, in ensuring quality standards are set. We have the standards which have been set by ODeL and by TVET, and they have ensured that the training, the curriculum that is developed, and all aspects are followed, because you'll find that quality assurance is a continuous process. At the institution ODeL, when they are developing the content, there must be checks. These checks ensure that we come up with the correct, the quality, because as we say that garbage in, garbage out. So that is the aspect of quality that we have in our ODeL.
Wow, that's great. And that means, Douglas, you are telling us that you can assure of our viewers and listeners today that whatever courses, even if we are talking about technical education, the fact that we are offering them online or in an open and distance mode, it doesn't at all in any way compromise quality?
Yeah, you can't compromise. For instance, we can get examples of some of the courses which have the certification courses. For you to pass certification course, it's very challenging. Those viewers whom have done such courses from Microsoft, AWS, and the rest, they can attest to that. You must ensure that you have done all that. For instance, recently we had training by Huawei in Kenya School of TVET. If you can get the data on the trainers who passed that course, you'll get the results. Where there is quality, it has been ensured by this body.
That's great. That's great. And ladies and gentlemen, as we probably wrap up this segment, I would want to ask Douglas to tell us a little bit about Kinango. You said you come from Kinango?
Kinango.
Or they're from Coast?
Yes.
Yes.
Viewers, welcome to Kinango, TVC, which is located in Kwale County, Makinon Township, 100 kilometers from Mombasa on Nairobi-Mombasa Highway.
That's great. Welcome, viewers, again. We want to appreciate that you are with us up to this time. Continue with us. We are not yet done. I still have a great set of panelists still coming, and we want to take a very short break. We will be right back.
Welcome to Kenya School of TVET. 2023 has been a very interesting and very successful year for us. We had a lot of achievements. We thank God for all these achievements. Most distinguished one, of course, is the winning of a trophy from the World Federation of Colleges and Polytechnics as the Best Teacher Professional Development Award for Kenya School of TVET in Vancouver, Canada. We were number 3, topped by UK, Australia, and Kenya School of TVET. So you can see we were the top in Africa. We have also had a successful year. We have 2,586 graduates that will be graduating in this graduation ceremony. This will be the first graduation ceremony from the time we had COVID, that is face-to-face. And we are very proud that many things have taken place this year. We are also happy to mention that we have had a successful training session for competence-based education and training for our technical trainers across the country. So far, we have trained 2,575, and this next week we'll be concluding another 2,500 trainees across the country in the use of competence-based technologies. We are proud that next year we have plans to work with the dual training with the support of the GIZ to roll across the country again to all the TVET trainers in the public and private TVET institutions. So we want to welcome you to the 44th graduation ceremony, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Welcome back our viewers. We are so delighted that you could have time to be with us. Welcome back. Again, as I promised you before we went for the break, I'm bringing you another set of great panelists right from across the country, and we are very delighted that they could join us right here at MNP TV at the heart of Meru National Polytechnic. We are so proud as a National ODeL and TVET Secretariat to host you, ladies and gentlemen, in this very exciting conversation on open distance electronic learning, e-learning or ODeL. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Please tell us, who are you and where do you come from?
Thank you, Bwana Abdi. My name is Grace Titi, Principal, Sabatia Technical and Vocational College in Vihiga County, western part of Kenya.
Most welcome, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And you, sir?
Yeah, thank you, Bwana Abdi. I'm David Maingi from Meru National Polytechnic. I'm the HOD, ODeL Center, where this studio is based.
Thank you, Bwana David. I am the host in this show, but I believe you are the real host.
Yeah, thank
you are the real host.
Sure.
So that's great, and you have a wonderful studio. This is a great feeling. It feels nice. It feels great to be here, and well done to the ODeL team at the Meru National Polytechnic.
Thank you.
And David, we've had challenges of late. Our youth have been, almost condemned. They are being told you are using internet for the wrong reasons. They are doing funny things on the internet, and perhaps as we talk about the national ODeL in TVET, it is a good conversation, a perfect way to maybe encourage our youth. How is it that we can encourage them to use internet in the right sense, in the right way?
Yeah, thank you, Bwana Abdi. I'd like to say that today we have a lot of youth who have access to the internet. We have institutions with Wi-Fi access, and it is possible for the youth to use internet to gain skills. We have what we call virtual labs, matters ODeL is concerned. We can use the internet to gain skills in units like physics, chemistry. We can also do what we call simulation in subjects like engineering. So that is one of the ways that we are encouraging the youth to use the internet. Number two, the youth can also use the internet to do what we are calling creative awareness. We have a lot of youth with a lot of skills, and we have seen platforms like TikTok. We've seen the youth using TikTok to express themselves. It is something that is positive, and I would like to encourage the youth to use the internet to make sure that they express themselves positively, not just to do negative things online, but you can make sure that you express yourself. You let the rest of the world to know that you have skills that you can portray by recording some tutorials, by recording some videos, and making sure that you upload them in platforms like TikTok or YouTube.
That's really good. And why do you think this is becoming a problem of late, that we have youth not exactly using open resources? Because as it were, when we talk about ODeL, we are talking about open. And for us in ODeL, we are talking about ODeL open in terms of educational resources. But there are a lot more other open internet or technology resources. Where is the problem, Bwana Maingi?
I think we are living in a generation where I may not say that everybody, as far as the music is concerned, there is what we call moral decay. But we need to make awareness to our youth to make sure that as trainers and as trainees in our technical institution, there is what we call open educational resources. Resources that we can research online. We have a lot of resources online that can help the youth to gain skills. You can go to the YouTube. You can. We have online courses. We have trainers online with their YouTube channels. So we can use this opportunity to make sure that even as we train our students in classes, they know we have access to what we are calling open educational resources, where you can complement these resources, which can be accessed through the internet, to what our trainers are equipping us in our classroom setup.
Well said, David. And I want to really believe that our youth can hear us and know that there is a lot more that you can do positively using open internet resources. And now to Grace. You have been very passionate, very, very passionate about taking the ODeL gospel forward, right from the time when I knew you at the Ramogi Institute of Advanced Technology, long time ago. And help us to wrap this up. What are your final thoughts as far as all the panelists are concerned? They have spoken very passionately about ODeL. They have said a lot of things, right from the journey through the content. And where do you think this is taking us as a country, and especially for you coming from a newly established TVET institution right at the heart of Vihiga County in Sabatia. Where do you think ODeL is taking us as a country? Grace.
Okay, thank you very much, Bwana Abdi. And first and foremost, I'd like to thank the government, especially the President of Kenya and the PS for State Department for TVET, for talking TVET and speaking TVET everywhere, has made TVET to be in the world map, and people know about Kenya and the TVET sector. So when we look at it from the TVC's angle, TVCs were first of all established to increase training spaces for training for these youths who are supposed to acquire skills at different levels. So you find that all the constituencies has a TVET institution. That is the first achievement the government did for youths to get skills training near their homes. The government has also embarked on giving these youths capitation, scholarships, help loans, and all forms of bursaries in order for them to train. The government is also busy looking for jobs across the globe for these youths to acquire spaces. But you find that most of the institutions are equipped in certain areas, while other areas does not have enough equipment, and also the need for trainers is also another challenge. So I believe that when we adopt the ODeL approach, we are able to achieve, because when you train online, you can have large classes put together, and it also minimizes the use of physical classrooms, because you don't have to set up a space for these students to sit for them to learn, but it can be done virtually with one trainer addressing a large group of these trainees. And also the use of virtual labs is also another asset which can be explored widely by TVET institutions. The reason why I'm saying that, many of these TVET institutions, especially the TVCs, the numbers are a bit low, so they have challenges with financial constraints. So when they have virtual labs, they'll be able to do these practicals virtually without have to acquire these physical materials to conduct a practical lessons. Personally, have done it because we were trained, and I know it is workable with all areas within the technical field. So I believe that if TVET institutions, especially the TVCs, can collaborate with the established TVCs, they'll be able to achieve much, because some of the things are available within the established training institutions, and they can collaborate and share resources, especially in terms of curriculum, in terms of OERs and the likes, so that they can achieve what they don't have by anchoring themselves on what has already been established. I believe we are going somewhere.
That's really great.
Yes.
Speaking about right here, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the lady herself. We are doing what we are calling redefining access to TVET. That's what ODeL can do. And you heard from Principal Grace here. She's talking about virtual labs. That is something possible even right in the young institutions, and she's saying it is possible. She has done it at Sabatia, and we at the National ODeL in TVET, we are really encouraging that. And therefore, Grace, you're saying we encourage everyone in the country to go virtual, to go ODeL, and to go e-learning. Is that so?
Yes, I'm encouraging all institutions, whether it is TVET or university or the likes, they should adopt the element of online learning, because that is where we are going, and we don't have any choice. We need to move with the world, and we need to change ourselves so that we be compliant with what the world requires.
Well said.
Yeah.
Bwana Maingi, at Meru, you are already doing well. Tell us a little bit more about the Meru National Polytechnic as we wrap this up.
Yeah, I'll be crucified if I'll not talk about this. As I talked, I've said that at Meru National Polytechnic, we have what we call the Jitume Lab. It's a project by the government to make sure that the youth in the society, not just our trainees, are provided with a space where you can come and work online. As I was talking about the impact of the internet to the youth, you can access the Jitume Lab to work online. We have what we call affiliate marketing. We have drop shipping. I've seen the youth, not just our students, even from the community. It is a project that has welcomed the youth to come and work online and assess skills. At Meru National Polytechnic, we have the ODeL Center, where we have our learning management system. We are encouraging the youth, not just the youth, but anybody who is ready to assess skills online. You can register for courses at Meru National Polytechnic and make sure that you gain these skills from where you are. So from where I sit, ODeL Center, Meru National Polytechnic, we welcome you to access our courses online and even the other courses that you can come to the institution and you gain skills.
That is really great. Thank you so much, Meru National Poly. And Sabatia.
Thank you very much once again. Now I'm speaking as Sabatia and not as the ODeL committee member. At Sabatia Technical and Vocational College, which is situated in Vihiga, along Kaimosi Chevakali Road, we offer several courses in technical and business skill areas. And currently we have implemented online learning by use of LMS hosted at Model. And we have the common courses like communication skills and employability skills being offered online. So with that, we are able to address a large number of trainees learning together, and we don't require a physical classroom for the same. So you are welcome to Sabatia. If you want to come and benchmark, we are ready to help you implement in your institutions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a great discussion. I told you I'm going to bring you a panel from across the nation. We've gone right from coast all the way to Vihiga. And I've been your host, Mr. Abdi Chon, principal for Kaiboi National Polytechnic. And Kaiboi is in Nandi County. It is a great institution also. We are also doing this, ODeL, in a great way. We have a Jitume Lab. And it's a great institution. We have very many, several industry-ready and industry-relevant courses. We are priding ourselves with having many students recently upgraded to a national polytechnic status because of the great work that is happening there. And I want to take this opportunity also to welcome students from across the nation. It's a national poly. Welcome to Kaiboi National Poly in Nandi County. We pride ourselves as having industry-ready graduates. And as approved, for example, we are also going international. This Thursday, we are hosting the Kazi Maju initiative, hosted by guys, recruiters from Abu Dhabi. We want to take youth to take jobs in the diaspora, and we are hosting it right at Kaiboi National Poly. It's a great place, and we welcome everyone. Take up courses. You can apply online, and you are not going to regret. We are actually welcoming all students. Feel free to to apply online or even come physically. Otherwise, for us, from the National ODeL in TVET Secretariat, we are very happy that you could have joined us for this podcast, for this TV series. And we want to promise that we are going to do more. We are here to launch several documents and to also plan a work plan for this year, 2025. Expect an exciting journey, and we want to welcome everybody to embrace open distance e-learning. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful year ahead. Thank you.